Hello everyone, in today's video I put together a marathon that's 2 hours long just so that I could spend this weekend focusing on school and getting things put together in my life. So it's going to be old videos. You'll see an intro and an end to each video, and this is just so you guys can put it on your TV and just clean and not worry about changing a video. Enjoy! This was filmed right after we finished our shower, and the house was just such a disaster and super chaotic, and it was really affecting my mental health. So I wanted to do the bare minimum to get it back together so that I could improve my mental health and focus on getting ready for my baby. As you watch through this video, you may see that I've skipped some things that should be done, such as dusting or cleaning the front of the oven door and little things like that that are definitely going to drive some of you crazy. But like I said, I was just doing the bare minimum here just to get myself back on track. So don't be mad at me. I was just trying my best to get this to a at least normal state so that I can deep clean later on. To all of my amazing subscribers, I am so sorry for being MIA for a while. As you could tell probably from my voice, I've had a cold. My husband and I went and celebrated our 5-year anniversary, and I've just been super tired and pregnant. So I've been kind of slacking on the videos, but now I'm back and I'm hoping to stay being back and post consistently. I have lots of videos planned, so hopefully this little girl doesn't come early. I've been kind of having a few contractions here and there, but I know that doesn't necessarily mean anything. So we're just kind of on baby watch a little bit, but I'm hoping I can at least get a few videos filmed before she decides to come. Either way, I'll try to keep you guys updated as much as I can in my community tab. If you didn't know that was there, I do post on there every once in a while with updates. So check it out. I would love to see you guys interact with my posts. And thank you just so much for being patient and watching today's video. It truly means the world, and it really helps our family out both financially, and this is just my creative outlet. So I really enjoy having my YouTube channel.
Missing exits, glued to the pavement. Between the lines, I'll keep my gaze straight ahead as the last stop flies by. No more waiting for the gun to fire. No more walking through revolving doors. I've gone around once, and I don't need to go around anymore. Break away, forget your sober case. Stop dwelling on empty words. Stop stalling in the doorway.
So I've been getting some comments here and there, nothing bad, and it's understandable, but I've been getting some comments talking about how like I have no excuse for the mess and that my house gets messy and stuff, which I 100% agree. But I just kind of wanted to go over some things for people who don't know me or don't know my story. That way, hopefully, I can bring some understanding for people like me. I grew up in a very messy household because my mom was a single mom and she was going to college full time as well as working and just trying her hardest to support our family and make sure she spent one-on-one time with us. So our house was a hoarder home. It was very disastrous. We had like pathways. Luckily, it wasn't like extreme hoarders like you see on TV, but it was bad and we never learned how to clean. About 2 years ago, I started watching some cleaning videos with my house being very similar to what I grew up with. I had an apartment on my own at the time with my son and my husband, and it was a mess, and I genuinely didn't see anything wrong with it at the time. But I started watching cleaning videos and getting motivated, and eventually, about a year and a half ago, I started trying to do my best to pick things up. But keep in mind, we would clean probably around like once or twice a month. Like it really wasn't often. We relied a lot on just like fast food and disposable things. So I have come a long way. So this is what you see is a disaster. And it is a disaster and it does bother me. I've gotten to the point where it bugs the crap out of me when my house is like this. But I have come a really, really long way in just over a year. And so I'm proud of myself and I really want to give myself the credit for being able to keep up to this extent. Obviously, I have goals to get even better and not have as much clutter and all of those things so that I can have a clean home all the time. But just remember that not just remember that cleaning isn't necessarily basic knowledge for everybody because sometimes we didn't learn that part in life. And so it can definitely take a toll on our friendships and people who just genuinely don't understand. If you are watching this and you are anything like how I was with your house being a mess and you didn't necessarily realize that that wasn't normal, I just want you to know that you can change. It is possible to learn how to clean. I'm in a lot of Facebook groups that have cleaning tips. My wonderful community of subscribers in the comments give me so many wonderful tips. And honestly, having this cleaning channel motivates me to keep going as well. So if you are just lost and you don't know where to start, take it one step at a time. I like to do timers, so I'll set like a 30-minute timer and do as much as I can in that time. And so those are just a few tips on how I kind of got out of my really bad, dirty hoarder era. So you're not alone, and it's never too late to change your life and live better for yourself. Anyways, that's just my little rant and my little explanation, but I do completely understand why people are absolutely shocked by this and shocked by the mess that can accumulate sometimes, because if you grew up with that and if you learned how to do that, then that's the norm for you. And yeah, just know that I'm really genuinely trying my best and I've gotten a lot better. If you look at some of my first videos, you can even tell that it's just gotten easier for me to keep up because I post weekly now, so that means I'm cleaning multiple days per week, which was not the norm for me at all. So, I hope that brings some understanding. If not, I understand, and if you don't like watching my videos, that's fine. I literally don't mind, and I also don't mind the fact that some people don't understand, and that's okay. So, sorry about that rant. Just wanted to get that off my chest and kind of out there and just kind of bring awareness to the fact that not everyone did have this knowledge like everyone else.
Cruise control, switching the manual. Don't you wanna feel setbacks? You can't win them all, but I'm proud I tried. I'm glad we had a dialogue. It's good to shape.
So I totally forgot to get a before and after of the kitchen, so I'm really sorry about that. But I did get before and afters of the rest of the house throughout this video. Next, we're tackling my son's bedroom, which is a complete disaster because while we were working on this shower, he spent hours and hours and hours playing in here. And as you can see, it was quite a mess. We kept tripping over things when we were putting him down for bed. And so I definitely needed to get this tackled. And my son loves to help me. He loves to sing the cleanup song while we clean. So it's always fun to clean his room. It's just, it takes a lot longer because, you know, I have a 2-year-old helping me. So enjoy these clips of my 2-year-old trying to help me as much as he can.
Speeding up the pace, turning up the heat, where I need to be for the first time. I'm taking risks, I'm casting off without a lifeline. Break away, forget your sober case. Stop dwelling on empty words, stop stalling in the doorway. And can't so the cruise control, switching in the manual. Don't you wanna feel right again? Don't you wanna feel whole? Don't you wanna feel?
So something that's very important to me when cleaning with my son is to not force him to clean when he doesn't want to. Right now, he's too little, and a lot of moms don't even make their kids clean at this age in general. Um, Obviously, later on, as he gets older, I will be making him clean, but I don't want him to start out in life hating it. Right now, he loves it, but if he gets distracted and wants to play, I'm not gonna get on to him. I'm just gonna let him do his thing and just continue cleaning without him. Eventually, he ends up coming back around and helping me as much as he can. So, I just want to make this a fun experience. I think that a lot of kids end up hating cleaning, and I'm trying to avoid that. I know that it's kind of inevitable, but I'm trying my hardest to make it something that's fun. So the clips you saw before was right before his bedtime, so we didn't end up finishing cleaning his room, so we continued it another day. Um, and clearly, before someone comments, clearly I need to go through and declutter his toys. I definitely plan on doing that. That's going to be one of my next videos, hopefully. So I do have to declutter them. I did end up hiding a lot of his toys that he just seems to not really know how to play with. His little toy box, or I guess I should say big toy box, he doesn't know that it opens. I kind of keep him from knowing that so that I can store his toys that he's not currently playing with. So I go around and I rotate his toys. Um, that way it's just kind of fresh and it seems new, and I don't have to buy him new toys. It's basically just old toys he already had but completely forgot about. I try to keep out educational toys that are kind of keeping him engaged and learning something, and he loves it. So, yeah, I just keep a super minimal amount of toys on his shelf here where he can play with it, and he's been really into drawing lately too. So, on his table, we've been keeping like coloring books and paper and crayons and all of the things. And then, as you can see over there, there is a chalkboard wall that he loves to draw on. So my goal is just to kind of keep his mind activated and teach him that boredom is okay. You just gotta kind of learn to get yourself out of that boredom. So since I am super heavily pregnant right now, a lot of the times when I'm cleaning, I just kind of sit on the floor and put things in piles next to me, and then I will get up and put them away. It's very hard for me to reach the ground right now, so cleaning his room has been a little bit of a challenge. So as you can see here, I'm just taking a broom and sweeping everything I can into a pile, and then I sit down and organize it and put them in different piles of like what I want to put away so that he doesn't see it, or you know what I'm doing, but I just kind of wanted to explain that I've been kind of taking the lazy approach of cleaning lately, because it's just hard for me to get up and down off the floor right now. So lately I have been trying to post on my other channel. I have a second channel called A Slice of Kiwi, and there you'll find some vlogs or sit down videos where I just kind of talk about my experience with mental illness like depression and anxiety, as well as just show days in my life and talk about tips in parenting and all of the things. So that channel is super fun. I'm also on my blog, asliceofkiwi.com. I am working on selling some printables or some like t-shirts that are relating to mom life and just cleaning and all of the fun things. So I'm very excited about that. So check those out. There should be some things up for sale on my blog as soon as this video comes out, but if not, stay tuned. There will be some soon, and I'm just very excited to share these things with you guys because I think it's things that can make people's lives easier, because I know it would make my life easier because I'm selling like planners, checklists, things like that for a very low price.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
So here I'm just using a Clorox wipe to wipe down my son's shelf. This was a little bit stained and there's some things that wouldn't come off of it, so I just kind of put his trucks up there. But here's the before and after. I'm super happy with how great it looks, and I know that I'm gonna enjoy not tripping over some things when we're putting him to bed. So I'm glad I took the time to get this one done before I moved on to the living room and bathroom because those rooms were very overwhelming as well. But I didn't want my kiddo to live in a mess any longer. As you can see, here is the living room. Such a disaster. Um, my gosh, it was driving me insane. I didn't even feel like I could just be happy at home because I couldn't relax in this. This was unbearable. I did some cleaning one night on this and started feeling very faint and lightheaded and like I was gonna pass out. And sure enough, my blood pressure was extremely low. So I just kind of rested the rest of the night. And shortly after that was my husband and I's 5-year anniversary. So we went off and celebrated that. And it was wonderful, although I was sick. So we pretty much stayed in the hotel just kind of watching TV the whole time. But it was still so fun. It was nice to be kid free for the last time in a really long time. We went to Red Lobster, made it about halfway through our meal, and I just had to go back to the hotel because I was not feeling good. But my husband, bless his heart, he is such a wonderful man. He didn't mind either way. He was just happy to spend time with us or time with me, and it was just really wonderful. So, you know that you're to that point in your relationship when it doesn't matter. We celebrated our anniversary a few days late, which is honestly not a big deal at all. And also, we literally just stayed in the hotel for the 2 nights that we had it. So, that's how you know that your parents who are tired and genuinely don't care about going out and doing crazy things together. When I came home from our anniversary, my mom had cleaned the living room, and bless her heart, it definitely made me feel so good because there was so much more I had to keep doing. So I just kind of didn't get to film the rest of the living room being cleaned, but I am very blessed and happy that she was able to get that taken care of me while my husband and I went and celebrated our anniversary. So there is gonna be a jump where suddenly the living room is clean, and that's because my mom helped me out and did a good job. And obviously, like I said, I didn't dust and I didn't go super like detailed in some areas, but I'm gonna go back and fix that. It was just kind of bare minimum so that I can get my house back.
Life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways.
A lot of this stuff was in our bathroom drawers that was pulled out so that we could paint the drawers and all of that. So it was just kind of going crazy in here because my son loves to just scatter everything, which I don't blame him. It seems fun, but I definitely needed to gather all the things that needed to go back into the bathroom and put them away. But here's where I started feeling very nauseous and lightheaded. So around here is where I stop cleaning up, but it did end up looking pretty good by the time I was done and then looked even better when we came back.
And on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by
you didn't know and you missed a few videos or missed a chapter or you're new, we recently did a huge remodel in our bathroom. Honestly, it was mostly just the shower, but we painted and all of the things like that. There's still some work that needs to be finished. We're not completely done with the bathroom yet, but it looks amazing. But it caused the rest of the house to just be absolutely trashed, and I was over it. So that's why my house was a disaster. This isn't my norm. I promise. Whenever I was talking earlier about how this is the mess that I am dealing with most of the time, this is not how it is. This is just extra messy because of the remodel, and it was driving me insane.
Through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways, and on
If you happened to make it this far in the video, say hi in the comments. Tell me what your plans for this summer is, if it's summer where you're at. It is getting really warm here. It is still a little bit windy, so we still have the spring season going on, but I am very excited because we've been going outside more. We have a little hangout area in the yard that we put together, and I'm very excited to have my kiddos out there this summer and just get some vitamin D to help avoid postpartum depression. So let me know what you guys' plans are. I have a bachelorette party that I planned for my sister-in-law this summer, as well as her wedding in October. But I am looking forward to taking to my son to the zoo and all of the fun things. Also, by the way, that cabinet under the sink in the bathroom is piling and overflowing with cleaning supplies, so stay tuned. That is on my decluttering list. It is something I plan on tackling. And, anyways, I just wanted to mention that. But yes, let me know in the comments if you made it this far. Let me know what your plans are and just anything exciting happening in your life. I would love to hear about it. But yeah, I appreciate you for making it this far. Y'all, I got these coconut Clorox wipes that smell so good. So I used lots of Clorox wipes in this video. And that definitely at the end was like, dang, I should have just used a spray or something to save money. But it makes everything smell amazing. So don't judge me. Anyways, since this was just a basic cleaning, I did not clean the shower. But I was gonna ask if you guys have any advice on how to clean a glass shower door. We are already seeing some like little hard water spots. I do have the squeegee and I try to use it after every shower, but I'm the only one that uses that. So let me know how to clean that. I will also do some research, obviously, but I love hearing your guys' suggestions. And also look how cute these little cleaning gel stamps are. I bought them a while ago and just hadn't used them, so I was very excited to use them today. But yeah, here's towards the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Check out my second channel and my blog if you can. I'd really appreciate it. It would mean the world to me. My dream in general, I think is just talking about my journey and helping people out. So that's what I'm doing with my blog and my second channel. So some support in those areas would be very appreciated. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Today's video is super short. As you can see, this is the only surface that I cleared off in today's video. I just physically could not handle filming anything further. Luckily I've been having a lot of help lately with the mess of the house, so that's been super helpful and things haven't been overwhelming at all, but I've just been really low on energy lately. As you can see in the back, there's that closet that really needs to get organized, and I've been hoping to have some sort of energy to tackle all the things on my list, but that's just not been the case. All I've been wanting to do is just kind of lay in bed. So thankfully, my husband and my mom have been really picking up my side of things and helping me out so much. So I hope that today's video is still something motivating, even though it's just this one surface. But this surface has been bothering me for a really long time, so I wanted to do something and tackle this with all the energy that I could. So here I'm sorting through the baskets that were on top of that dresser. These baskets are kind of just to avoid the catch-all situation that keeps happening on this dresser, which clearly didn't work for very long, but I'm hoping to reintroduce it and have it help again. One basket is my husband's work stuff, another basket is remote controls and controllers, and another basket is just kind of miscellaneous random stuff that don't really have a place. So that's kind of what I'm doing here, and it took some energy out, but it wasn't so overwhelming, so I'm glad that I still did something, but didn't put too much energy out there when I should be preparing for labor soon. Currently, as this video is recorded, I have 38 weeks left, and we are ready. We are excited to meet the baby. We're basically on baby watch. She could come any day now, or she could come after my due date. You never know. So hopefully, I'm really hoping that things come soon, but of course you can't rush it. So I'm just kind of playing the waiting game and trying to keep my mind busy as much as I can. But here I am just wiping down this surface, to getting everything off of the surface that doesn't belong, and just kind of setting them aside and putting them away. And then I spray it down with just some glass cleaner because that's what I had and that's what I figured would work for the surface, and cleaning it off. Anyways, this is the end of today's video. Super short, I know, and probably not very satisfying, but I thank you regardless for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. It really helps me out a lot, and it's so nice to know that all of my subscribers support me. I also gained a lot of new subscribers in the last week, so thank you so much for deciding to follow me along in my journey, and I really appreciate you for taking the time to subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new. My name is Kiwi and I am 39 weeks pregnant, and today I'm just kind of tackling my room. Here's what my room looks like before cleaning it, and honestly, it's a lot better than it was a few months ago. As you can see in this photo, that's where I was really struggling with keeping up with cleaning, and so I've come a really long way. You might still think that this is a terrible disaster, and it is, but it's a lot better than a few months ago. So if you want to check out that video, check it out here. I have it linked somewhere on the screen.
And I really hope you guys enjoy this motivational video. I was very excited because I've started to have energy again. The last few weeks, I've just been so drained and exhausted. I've been sleeping a lot, and my husband and my mom have just been fully taking care of my son, taking turns, and just I've been kind of hermit crabbing it. So, as you can see, I'm also like in my bum stage. I don't really take care of myself as much as I should, but I have my energy back, and I think it's the nesting instinct. So hopefully baby comes really soon. I'm hoping this huge burst of energy that I've had will mean something.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left.
So you can see we got a new mini fridge. Well, technically it was on Facebook Marketplace for like $50, and it's really nice and really big. We got it because I will be pumping and breastfeeding, so it would be nice to just in the middle of the night put my milk in the fridge, as well as just have some snacks while I'm breastfeeding. Because if you've ever done that, you know that you're starving all the time. So this will be nice to have by the bed for the middle of the night. If you don't know, we live with my mom, so sometimes it is nice to just be able to have our own little snacks and stuff. So we got this mini fridge. It does take up a little bit of room in our bedroom, but I think it's personally worth it at this stage in our life. And I'm very glad we invested in it because it really wasn't as expensive as getting it brand new. And then as you can see, my daughter's bassinet is set up, and in the back behind the bassinet is all of her changing station. So I've got that set up. Now we are just on baby watch and waiting for her to come any day now. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna try to distract myself by cleaning. That stuff that's on the floor, the crumbs that I'm gonna be sweeping up in a little bit, is from when I was a teenager. I guess I pressed some flowers in a notebook, and I eventually found that notebook and they fell out all over the floor. So there's like petals and just like completely disintegrated flowers on my floor. So I wanted to get that taken care of. And honestly, this room looked much worse than it actually was. It didn't take very long for me to clean at all. I think in total, the footage of this came out to like 45 minutes. So it wasn't bad at all. And I'm glad I took the time to
we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
How is everybody doing? I have subscribers from all over the world, so I know that it's not the same for everyone, but I am looking forward to summer. It is warm finally, and so I've been able to take my son outside. So I'm just curious what you guys are doing. The other night we had a fire to celebrate my husband's birthday in our backyard, and it was just wonderful. I'm really looking forward to these wonderful summer vibes. So let me know what you guys are doing this summer or what you've been doing, and I really would love to hear from you. I love engaging with people in my comments. I've been trying to continue replying to everyone, but with me being so tired, sometimes it's hard and I forget. So if I don't respond, I'm sorry, but I still love reading your guys' comments and I love interacting with you guys. So let me know what's going on in your life. I would love to know. And all your plans and everything. Tell me all about it.
On we'll go.
In one of my last videos, I talked about how I am starting my own little shop and selling some products, such as t-shirts and home stuff. And mostly I want to be selling some digital products such as planners and things that you can just print at home that are super convenient and super inexpensive. So I finally released my shop, so I wanted to tell you guys about it for a little bit. So here's what my shop looks like. I have a motherhood apparel, some Christian t-shirts, which I want to add more products to every category. I have the home category and digital products, which are only $3 right now. So I'm very excited about it. I put in some work to get this looking super cute and coming up with some designs that you guys may love. I do want to get some more apparel for those of you that are not mamas. But I'm very excited to show you guys this. You can find it at asliceofkiwi.shop. And it's also, if you go to my about page, it's also linked to my blog and my 2 channels. So check that out if you guys want. I really would appreciate it. And I'm very excited about this shop launch.
And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways.
So my desk is something I always struggle to keep clean. It's always super cluttered, which is super annoying since a lot of the work I do is from my computer. So here I am just cleaning it off. But I did want to mention, for anyone who is just like me and is new to like consistent cleaning and keeping things clean, I was never taught to clean growing up. So lately I figured out that getting rid of everything, like people suggested in my comments, decluttering anything that I don't need has been a huge weight off my mind. It's made things so much easier. I feel so much lighter and just better. So I'm very excited to just keep getting rid of things that I don't need and really become more and more minimal. It's been such a wonderful feeling to just have less stuff and less clutter. So this is your sign to declutter and get rid of things that you really don't use or really don't need, because hanging on to it isn't doing you any favors. So the next few videos you see of me, I may be super pregnant still. I am trying to get ahead on videos so that I can just kind of relax for a little while after I have my baby. But I will announce in my community tab on my YouTube channel when I have my baby, and I will introduce you guys. And so I'm just excited to meet her. I'm ready. I'm over being pregnant. I want my body back for the most part. So just so you know, the next few videos, if I'm still pregnant, I'm probably not still pregnant. So check out my community tab if you're curious when I have my baby.
Fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number. Fueled by them to see the horizon.
So my method of cleaning right now that I'm super pregnant and uncomfortable, is to just kind of put things in piles and then put them away. So I'm sitting here on the floor, putting things in different piles, and then I put them away off camera, just so you guys don't have to see me like cleaning up what I already cleaned up. So this is how I'm working. It's kind of lazy, but I mean, it's hard to get up and off the ground so many times. So it makes things easier for me. And so that's how I'm cleaning right now. I literally just put things in piles based on either the room or what kind of item it is. So don't mind my lazy cleaning, but at least it works. So here's the before, or here's the after of what my room looks like. And now I'm going to tackle some laundry that I've been putting off, and then this video will be all done. I filmed this at like 1 a.m. and my husband needed to go work the next day, so I felt really bad that I put this off so long. What happened was I started actually before midnight, and then my camera died. So I had to charge my camera and try to finish this before we went to bed. But yeah, I keep putting off laundry. It is something that I always end up putting off, but here I am actually folding the laundry.
Till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on
This is the end of today's video. Thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. I know this is a short one. Usually I try to put out longer videos so that it's more motivating and you can just kind of put it in the background. But for now, short videos are what are going to be coming out. If you're new, thank you so much for checking out my channel. If you could, I would love if you could hit that subscribe button and comment down below that you're new. I share my journey with learning how to clean and all that really fun stuff. So join my community. I have wonderful people down in the comments. So I'd love if you were a part of that. I will see you guys next week with a new video. I already started it, so I definitely will be posting next week, hopefully on Saturday this time. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Clearly a tornado flew around my living room and made it look like a complete disaster, which it looks a lot worse than it actually was. It didn't take me very long to clean this, but that is what we're tackling today. Super short video, but thank you guys so much for checking out my video. I really appreciate you. And if you're new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I talk about realistic messes as a stay-at-home mom of soon-to-be 2 babies. In this video, I am 39 weeks pregnant, and so we're just going through a lot of changes right now, and things are getting pretty crazy. If you're anything like me and your house gets messy like this and you just have a hard time keeping up, I definitely relate, and I show all my realistic messes and provide some cleaning motivation. And I also have some wonderful, encouraging subscribers down in the comments who always give me tips and tricks and teach me everything I need to know. And so I think you guys would enjoy being a part of my community. So this year, one of my main goals is to really declutter and get rid of clutter in 2024. And it's been such a long process, especially since I've been so exhausted the last few weeks with being so pregnant, and as well as the shower remodel, which took all of my time for about a month and a half. I'm a little behind, but I am slowly and surely getting things gone out of our house. And it's been such a relief. One thing I will say is, if you have heard about, you should declutter your home and just haven't done it, I really highly recommend it, because it does make your life so much easier and you feel happier because there's less stuff to clean, and it's just been really good for me. My messes don't get as crazy as they used to. So definitely, if you haven't decluttered your home anytime recently, do that, because it does make your life so much easier, I promise. One thing I've been struggling with is finding specific places for every item in the house and making sure that everything has a home, and that just tells me that I really do need to declutter even more. So This house doesn't have much storage. We only have one closet, which we put blankets in, and the rest is just closets in our room and a drawer here and there that we could store some stuff. So it's been tricky to find storage for everything, but like I said, I still have so much stuff. So I'm looking forward to decluttering and minimalizing even more and eventually getting to where everything has its own home and its own place. And maybe my house won't get this bad. We are very excited to meet my baby girl. Obviously, I am very over being pregnant as well, and I just want my body back. But I'm just excited to see my son be a big brother. He is very excited, and every night he tells his sister to come out so that she can play. So I'm just really looking forward to seeing how he interacts with her because I think he's going to love it. Everyone always tells me, oh, just wait. He might not enjoy it as much as you think later, but I'm just trying to be excited about him being a big brother because I really think he's gonna do a great job. I'm gonna include him in as much as I can with taking care of her, and I think it's gonna be a wonderful situation. I'm looking forward to the postpartum journey this time. I am in a much better mental space than I was when I had my son, so I'm hoping to avoid postpartum depression. But I would definitely will be open and talk about that. And you can definitely tell when I'm struggling when my house is a beyond disaster. So I'm sure you guys will notice. So I am looking forward to this next stage in life and I am excited to share it with you guys. So this is the next morning. My son was still in bed. He does sleep really heavily, so I'm able to vacuum and do all the things whenever he's asleep, and I don't have to worry about him waking up. So that's nice. But one thing I wanted to do was just vacuum this floor and take advantage of the fact that it was still super clean and do some before and afters real quick before he woke up, before he destroyed the living room. So in a little bit, you guys will see some before and after, but I'm not done. As you can see, my entertainment center desperately needs to be cleaned, and I do that after the before and after because I just knew my toddler would bring his toys out and enjoy himself on our clean floor, and then it wouldn't be clean anymore. So I wanted to get that out of the way before he woke up, and he usually wakes up later in the day around 9 or 10, which I'm super thankful for. So I just got up when my husband had to go to work and tackled this real quick. I am definitely looking forward to having my energy back. I have a lot of deep cleaning things I wanted to do to our house that I still need to do. I was hoping to be able to tackle it, like the spring cleaning, deep cleaning stuff, earlier this year, but
like I said, the shower just took a lot out of us, and it was 100% all of our attention. And so I didn't get really a chance to do as much deep cleaning, really any deep cleaning like I wanted to. So I'm looking forward to, after a few weeks of having little baby around and getting back into a routine, I'm looking forward to really tackling our house and getting it super, super clean. I've come, like I said in the last few videos, I have come a long way and I'm very proud of myself. My house used to be a constant disaster, so I'm looking forward to it just getting cleaner and cleaner as I go.
Yeah.
So clearly, as you could tell, we have a huge problem with dust. Our windows aren't great and it lets in any bit of dirt that it can. And we don't have grass in our yard right now, which doesn't hold down the dirt. So the dirt's just kind of flying around. It's really windy at this time of year where I live in New Mexico. So it's been crazy trying to keep up with this. I live in the country as well, so we have a large property and it doesn't have much plants or anything like that. So, yeah, I have to start getting into the habit of dusting frequently, but I do have an air purifier that I want to set up in here to hopefully minimize the dust that ends up building up. I want to say thank you guys so much for watching today's video. This is towards the end of it. There's still about 2 minutes left, but thank you for clicking on my video and checking out my channel. I really appreciate it. I know that I don't clean as in-depth as a lot of these other YouTubers, but I really still appreciate everyone for watching my channel. I hope it gives a little bit of motivation. Eventually, my goal is to become better at the deep cleaning and really getting things done, but I'm trying. I hope you guys know that I'm just trying my hardest. So I want to try harder and things will get more and more satisfying as I learn and go. So thank you again so much for watching. I'm super close as I'm editing this to 1.7 thousand followers. So I really appreciate you guys. I really didn't think when I started my channel a year ago that I would have so much support and love, and it just means the world to me. I also wanted to thank everyone who checked out my shop at asliceofkiwi.shop. It was very exciting for me to launch that, and I appreciate you guys so much. So I will see you guys next week with a new video, and hopefully
I will announce that baby is here soon. Check my community tab on my channel, and I'm hoping to maybe post a small video introducing her as well. So stay tuned for that. I am staying tuned for that, and hopefully she comes super, super soon because I want to hold my baby. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye! Hello, my beautiful subscribers. Thanks for watching today's video, and welcome if you're new. My name is Kiwi, and I am a stay-at-home mom of 2 kiddos now, and this video is super short. I filmed it 5 days postpartum. I just had my daughter, and so I just wanted to tackle something small so that I could get a video out, and I've been feeling super good and motivated, and I just wanted to get something done. So join me in today's video. I'm making my family some French toast while my husband does some dishes. And then I rearranged our dish area. So just keep watching for that. It's a super short video, like I said, but I was very glad that I had enough energy to get something done because I've been going a little bit crazy during my pregnancy. I have way more energy than I did at the end of my pregnancy, and I feel way more motivated, and I'm moving around so much better. So I am just happy that that stage of my life is over. Now I can enjoy my babies.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go.
So that dishwasher that's right there, if you're new, it's broken. It doesn't work. It hasn't worked in like 10 years. We want to eventually get a new one, but that's just not like possible for us right now. We have a lot of other things that keep breaking down. You know, upkeep on a home is definitely crazy, and so once one thing breaks, everything else does. So our garbage disposal is currently broken, so we have to focus on that first, and a lot of other things first. So the dishwasher comes last. For now, we can hand wash them. It's not a big deal. People did it forever before dishwashers, so we've always done it, and I don't even know how to work a dishwasher, so I'm fine with just hand washing dishes. And yes, a dishwasher would make my life easier, but it's okay. I'm just enjoying the hot water we get. So yeah, if anyone had questions about that, that's the explanation.
Through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go.
So as you could see, my son was super interested in the camera, and so he stared into this camera pretty much this entire clip while my husband is doing dishes, which looking back is so funny rewatching this. So I just kind of left it in there. I could have cut this clip out, but enjoy this clip of my son staring into your soul.
Through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
My son really enjoyed these French toast sticks that I made him. I just cut them into sticks, and he ate them with his hands, which was super messy, and I hated after. But he enjoyed them. He had 2.5 pieces of French toast, and so I was happy because you know that it can be hard to get a toddler to eat. So he ate a lot, and I was very thankful, and it's probably because it has sugar on it. So go figure. He won't eat anything that's super healthy, but he'll eat this and oatmeal. So I call that a win.
Finding life along the way,
My baby woke up crying, and so I accidentally burnt this piece of toast, which is fine. It wasn't burnt beyond belief, and it was still edible, so it was fine. But this is me adjusting to having 2 children, and it's only been 5 days, so I'm giving myself some slack.
We'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
We've been doing really good with keeping up with the dishes, which I know isn't a huge accomplishment, but we've been doing them every single day. And typically we would go a day or 2 in between doing dishes. So I am thankful we've been on top of that, and I want to keep it that way. So I'm going to be moving around the dish area. I'm going to put the clean dishes on the other side of the sink, because where the dishes were, the AC is right above it in the window, and it was blowing dirt all over our clean dishes, and then we'd have to wash them all over again. So instead of that, we're gonna have the dirty dishes on that side, so it doesn't matter if there is dust all over them. So here I'm just scrubbing these counters, and I also cleaned the walls, which was super satisfying. You can't really tell on camera the difference, but I really enjoyed seeing the difference in person. So I'm just wondering, what's your guys' favorite way to clean? And I mean, like, what do you listen to? So I really have been enjoying listening to podcasts. I think it's a really good way to have the time go by. I really enjoy music too, but sometimes I find myself getting lost in my thoughts, or just lost into the music to where it seems like it's taking much longer than it actually is. And so a podcast is nice because I can listen to whatever they're saying, and then the time flies. I don't know if that makes sense, but let me know in the comments below what you like to listen to, or if you like to just put on these cleaning videos and watch them while you clean, which I've done before too, and I enjoy those as well. So let me know. I'm very curious because it's hard to get myself motivated sometimes, but I want to see what everyone else does. So having my daughter home has been an absolute dream. I absolutely love spending time with her, and my son is so excited and very happy to be a big brother. He loves helping, and it's just so wholesome to watch. Um, but I'm very thankful because my husband is home for 6 weeks. He gets paid leave, and I'm very, very happy because uh, I really struggled with postpartum depression with my son. I think it's because I was living in the city when I'm from the country, so I was scared to go outside on walks or go alone anywhere. So here, I'm able to go outside and get some sun and take my kids on walks because it's the country and no one is out here. So I'm just happy he's here, even though I think I would be doing so much better than I did with my son. But it's so nice to have the help. My mom is helping so much. She doesn't work a lot of hours, so it's been really nice. I've been enjoying my postpartum time so far. So here I just wanted to scrub the sink really good and scrub behind the sink. It's something I've been wanting to do for a really long time, but I just haven't gotten to it, partially because I'm lazy and partially because I had zero energy the last 2 months of my pregnancy, and so it was hard to just do the basic cleaning. But now I feel amazing, and I have so much more energy. This healing process is so much easier than my son's, which I had a C-section with him, and so it's been such a change because I have so much energy and it's been an easy recovery. So I'm thankful that's given me the chance to really clean in depth. And this is not really super in depth because it's a short video, but you know what I mean. And then as you can see on the wall, there was some paint that ended up getting splattered on there that won't come off clearly. And so I need to get some paint that matches our kitchen and paint over that and maybe do a little bit of touch-ups throughout the kitchen. So as you can see, there's those Christmas lights there. They've been there the whole video, but we enjoyed them because it gives us the cheap way of under cabinet lighting. And so here I am just pinning them really close to the windowsill. And I thought it looked really nice. I really enjoyed these lights. It gives a little bit of a fancier feel. But this is the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I know it's super short and I know I only did this side of the kitchen, but I am very happy with how it looks. And it's definitely going to motivate me to do even more. So thanks again for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will see you next week with a new video, and it will be much longer and much more in depth. Bye! Hello everyone, welcome to my closing chore routine that I've been able to keep up with over the last week. My daughter is 2 weeks old and my son is 2 years old, so it's been a little bit of a challenge, but so worth it. On this day, we had pork chops and green beans, as well as some homemade bread for dinner, and it was a rainy day, so it was perfect for the cozy vibes I was going for today's video. I've noticed that if I set myself up for success the next day, it really makes a huge difference. And something about this little routine has been really improving my mental health and keeping me going and productive, even with my 2 little kiddos. today was a gloomy and cozy day, so I just wanted to pull out my camera and film this cozy little routine that I do every night when I'm feeling productive. And sometimes it can go in more depth or less in depth. And as you can see, today's a very short video, so it wasn't crazy and it's super simple to do at the end of the day before bed. So first thing I decided to do obviously is fold laundry. This is today's load that I happened to actually wash, fold, and put away in the same day, and I'm super proud of myself for that. That's really hard for me. I know it's bare minimum for a lot of people, but I just dread laundry. So I put on a little homemaking show that was super just good vibes and cozy, and I was really having a good day. This is obviously at the end of the day, but I felt like I kicked butt this day because I handled my 2-week-old and my toddler and made homemade bread and made dinner, and just I did so much today. So I was feeling very motivated and just happy. There's something that's so great about when you accomplish your tasks that you're supposed to do, especially as a stay-at-home mom. And I've been really just kind of being a little bit lazy lately because obviously I have a 2-week-old, so I can't expect myself to get up and just do things right away. Then I clean off my toddler's tray so that it's ready to go in the morning, and then I cleaned up all of the dishes that I had used for dinner, which wasn't much, and my mom did do some of the dishes that we used to eat the food, like the bowls and plates. So it wasn't much at all, and it was super easy to just tackle real quick. I've noticed that closing down my kitchen and making it clean for the morning has been helping my mental health so much. There's just something so great about waking up to a clean kitchen to make breakfast in and starting your day with a good meal without being overwhelmed with all the dishes piled up and all the dirty surfaces. So the next thing I did was I sprayed my water and vinegar mix on my countertops and my oven and wiped those down. And this day I was feeling kind of drained, but still feel like I did a lot and was feeling good. So I just ended it there and went to bed. And luckily my mom had cleaned the living room before dinner, so that was all done, and it was just a super simple and easy day. Thank you so much for watching today's short little video. I appreciate you so much, and I'll see you next week with a longer video.
Day breaks and I'm burned by the morning light. I make the same mistake more than twice.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. In today's video we are tackling my living room after my 2-year-old went to bed. So this is kind of like my bedtime living room reset. We are decluttering some areas as well as deep cleaning. So it's a short cozy video, so if you've got something to do as well, go ahead and clean along with me. I'd love to have you. If you're new here, hi, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking today's video. My name is Kiwi and I am a stay-at-home mom of a 2-year-old and a 1-month-old, and so we make some big messes around here, and so there's lots of cleaning motivation. My story is I grew up in kind of a messy house, was never really taught how to clean, and so I just thought that was the norm, and so I grew up around a bunch of clutter, and then into my early 20s and early adulthood, I also still had a bunch of clutter. And just about a year ago, I started my cleaning journey on really learning how to clean and keep a routine. And you'll see that there's some days that I just really can't keep up. And I do show the nasty sides of learning how to clean. And I just kind of want to spread awareness that cleaning is not always common sense and not always learned. So here I am trying to take control of my life and say I'm done with living in chaos and just kind of take care of that. I don't want my kids to grow up how I did. And so I'm doing my best to flip the narrative and change that. Thankfully, I have my husband to help me and keep keep things on track, as well as watch the kids whenever I need to keep the house clean. That makes a huge difference. My mom was a single mom, so she didn't have the help that I do. So I'm very thankful for that. And I'm just trying to keep myself sane by cleaning and decluttering. So I hope you'll decide to join me and hit that subscribe button, because I have a wonderful community down in the comments. They always encourage me and give me tips because I'm new at this. And so if you're new at this, or you have depression and anxiety like I do, this is how I am staying sane. Having a clean home really does help. So join me. I'd love to have you. And thanks for being here.
A brand new dance, I wear out my third second chance. You take my breath and I can't get it back. Might be time for me to face the facts. The best me is with you, but I know I got a lot to prove. They think we're too damaged to fix, but we're just working through a little rust. They like to say we're just young, but I know we won't give this up. Sometimes I lose my mind, and some days it's hard to find the reason why you stay by my side. You and I break our hearts open in half, just to see if we'll put them back. No matter what they try, I'll stay by your side. It's you and I.
Lately, my husband and I have been watching The Chosen, and if you don't know what that is the life of Jesus Christ. It kind of goes through what happened in the Bible, and it's super interesting. I really love it. We're only on season 1, and I guess season 4 is coming out, so I'm very excited to continue to watch this show. It's been making me really happy. And I just wanted to mention that a little over a year ago, I was totally against religion, totally against God, and just kind of mad, I guess. And recently, I've been kind of getting closer to God and building a relationship with Him, and it's made me really happy and find some peace, and just knowing I can trust a higher being. So, if you're like me, how I was a year ago, I would suggest you look into it, or at least watch this show. I think it puts in perspective how God is not hateful. I used to think that was how it was, but it's not that way at all. So if you're struggling and you're having a hard time, that's something that's really been helping me. I'm not trying to preach, but it's something that's really changed my life. So think about it, look into it, and let me know what you guys are watching. I really would love to know. I've been watching a lot of different things with my husband. His love language is watching shows together and just kind of the quality time. So yeah, we've been watching The Chosen, and I've been watching some anime with my husband, and a lot of other things. So let me know what you guys are watching. I need shows that I can fold my laundry to. I find putting something on TV to just mindlessly fold laundry really helps. So that's a tip for you guys too. If you hate laundry, just put on a show, and it goes by much faster when there's something on the TV. So I wanted to mention that the stuff that's under the china cabinet and in front of it is just stuff that we are going to sell at a yard sale. We're kind of waiting for it to stop raining, but we are so thankful for the rain because we have been kind of in a deep drought. So we've been loving the rain, but it's kind of put off our yard sale. So that's going to stay there for now. That's just kind of where I put things so that I know that's what needs to be sold. But it's not going to be there forever. I'm just leaving it there so that I don't forget to get rid of it. So don't mind those, and they will move eventually. And if you can see, there's a big layer of dust. I'm sure you saw it when I was cleaning the entertainment center where the TV is. Our windows are not high quality at all. This is a very old house. It was my great grandmother's, and so yeah, we've got a lot of dust. So I need to put my air purifier here in the living room because I feel like the living room gets the most dust throughout the house. So don't mind that. I try to keep up with it, but sometimes it's hard. This door has been driving me insane. It's super dirty, as you can tell. And so I wanted to quickly wipe it down, and it seriously made a huge difference. It kind of made me feel better because I've been looking at it and wanting to clean it. I just haven't really found time, which I could have made the time, but I wanted to be able to film it. So this is me cleaning our door because it was disgusting after like never being cleaned. I don't think anyone's ever washed our walls or anything. So that is something that I'm going to start doing because there's a layer of dirt you can see at the bottom of the wall that I need to wipe down. So here's me doing that to the door at least, and it really made a big difference.
And we got a lot to prove. They think we're too damaged to fix, but we're just working through a little rust. They like to say we're just young, but I know we won't give this up. Sometimes I lose my mind, and some days it's hard to find the reason why you stay by my side. You and I break our hearts open in half just to see if we'll put them back. No matter what they try, I'll stay by your side. It's you and I. It's you and I. It's you and I.
So this long piece of fabric is my baby wrap, and I just kind of wanted to roll it up and stash it away. This baby wrap has been life-saving if you have a baby and you can't get things done, which that's how it was with my son. He wanted to be held all the time. And she kind of lets me put her down more than my son did, but when she wants to be held, the baby wrap really comes in handy to get things done. So that's a life hack for you new moms out there. Something that's made a really big difference because for the first few months, you can really get a lot done with the baby wrap. So invest in one, learn how to wrap it on your body, and it really makes a huge difference, I promise. So I just wanted to straighten up this little area and bring my baby rocker over to the main living area where we were sitting so that we could fold some laundry. I wanted to just kind of straighten up this couch. This couch is kind of falling apart. I don't want to get a new one because like some of the ladies mentioned in my comments at one point, it's better to just have a used couch when you have little kids because they're going to spill on everything or jump on it, and it's just better to not buy a new couch. So this one's falling apart. It's not super comfortable, and it's just, like I said, falling apart, but we're going to keep it for now until my kiddos grow up or until we move out. If you don't know, we live with my mom, and this is her couch. And so one day we'll move out and we'll get our own couch, but this one for now we'll have to do.
Told you to walk away. That was my first and last mistake. I'm blue without your face. But what can I do? 'Cause I'm just a sinking ship, and you're just a pair of lips that I've lost in the moment. All I want is for you to come back. Now I'm caught in the middle of life.
I think it's so funny because right here we just finished with our bag of laundry and we were talking about our show, and I noticed there was a huge daddy long leg up on my husband's hoodie, and so I smacked at him and brushed through his hair to make sure it wasn't still in there. And so yeah, it looks like I punched him or that I smacked him, but really I was smacking a spider off of his head. So clearly we need to get some bug spray up in this house because we've been seeing lots of different bugs, and that's just the perks of living in the country. As you guys can tell, we are super behind on laundry. Laundry is something that I struggle with. I have wonderful suggestions for my subscribers to just kind of use the washer as a laundry basket and throw the clothes in there, and then once it's full, run the laundry, which is super helpful, and I've been trying to do that lately. But my problem is folding it and putting it away. Let me know what your least favorite chore is. Mine is dishes and laundry because they're never ending. And now that I have a baby who throws up on everything in the mix, it's even crazier. So I've been trying and trying and trying to get ahead. We're almost there. So I'm feeling a lot better. On the other side of the couch is a pile of my son's clothes. I couldn't get into his room to put them away because he was sleeping and I didn't want to wake him up. And it was like close to midnight at this point. So those are staying over there until he wakes up in the morning. So just so you guys aren't worried, I didn't leave them there forever. Next thing I'm going to clean is a rust stain off of our deep freezer. We put the deep freezer here in the living room because it cleared up some room in our hallway. And the reason there's a rust stain on it is because we had a leaky pipe drip on it from the hallway, and we replaced the pipe, but we didn't notice it was dripping until it got bad, and then we put a bucket under the pipe, and it eventually started leaking out onto the freezer. So what I did here was I took my water vinegar mix and sprayed it and let it soak for a little bit, and then I scrubbed it, and then I brought in some dish soap and baking soda, and it really made a big difference and really helped because it just kind of formed a paste to clean it off, and it also has, you know, baking soda has abrasion, so it helped. So this is looking nice now. I thought it wouldn't come off, but it did. I thought that the freezer was rusted, but it's not. It was just from the pipe.
And this can be the end. I won't just settle for being your friend. A broken bond is not too late to mend. But what can I do? 'Cause I'm just a sinking.
So tell me what your guys' plans for July are. We had a wonderful 4th of July celebration, and next week I'm going to a bachelorette party. My sister-in-law is getting married, and I'm her maid of honor, so we get to do a little weekend with the girls and celebrate her. So it's going to be really fun. I get to bring my baby, and everyone gets to meet her, so I'm very excited for that. And then I think we might try to go camping before my husband's paternity leave lets up, and we're going to go to the aquarium and the zoo, and so this month is going to be really fun. I'm excited. Let me know what you guys have planned. Do you have anything fun planned, or are you just kind of just going to stay home, which is how I like to do it most of the time. Most of the time I just like to stay home and do my own thing because I don't like going out. It gives me anxiety sometimes. So let me know, what's your plans? I would love to hear about them.
And you're just a pair of lips that I've
guys, so this is the end of today's video. I wanted to finish the video off by cleaning off this bookshelf, which has been cluttered for quite a while. And so I wanted to complete that. I've been trying to clean off cluttered surfaces, and it's really been helping my mental health. So if you are really overwhelmed with your house, declutter and get rid of things you don't need and clean off surfaces, and you'll feel so much better. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I really appreciate you. I hope you'll join me next week for my next video, and I'm so happy that you took the time out of your day to watch me get my life in order. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It has been a while and I'm going to explain in today's video why. Today's video is just kind of short, super basic tidying, everyday stuff. I didn't go super in depth and I didn't like dust or wipe things down, and you'll see some donate items off to the side in trash bags in the living room here, and so I'm not moving those around. I'm not doing anything super crazy. It's just kind of a short video to explain why I was gone and kind of go over things that have been going on in my life and just a little life update. But I will go more in depth in my next videos, so stay tuned for that. So as you guys know, I recently had my daughter 2 months ago, and I tried to keep up with my channel, but it was just a lot at the time, which is understandable. So I took some time to heal from that, and then during my break, I found out I needed gallbladder surgery. So I had my gallbladder removed, and I have been healing from that as well, and it's been kind of a rough process, and I haven't been able to lift my babies, and I've been having a lot of help from my family, which I'm very thankful for. So that's been happening. I also been struggling with postpartum depression, so I've been going through process of getting help with that, getting on medication and going through therapy. So I'm doing so much better, and I'm very happy I asked for help this time. I had postpartum depression with my son, and I suffered for a year and didn't tell anyone, and eventually it kind of faded away. But I'm glad I'm getting help this time. That way I can be fully present with my daughter and be able to soak in the baby stages. So I'm very happy that I'm able to get help. Also, with when I had postpartum depression last time, I was a little irritable and I wasn't so patient. And I would get frustrated with myself if I wasn't able to calm him down. So it's nice to be able to be patient with myself and calmly give myself grace. So I'm very glad I was able to reach out and ask for help. So recently we've also been sick, which I'm sure you saw the toilet paper roll on that coffee table. So we use that as tissues. So yeah, that's why there is a roll of toilet paper in the living room. But we've been sick, so I put off my video, and I was supposed to post this Saturday, but it's coming out today on Tuesday. I wanted to put something quick together, and that way I wasn't leaving you guys hanging. But yeah, we've been sick recently, and so we've been healing from that. It was just a mild cold, but the first 2 days were kind of rough. And so luckily we're feeling better. I hope you can't really tell from my voice, but that's been going on. And then I also signed up to go back to college. That's starting tomorrow. And so I'm very excited about that. I graduated high school at 15 years old and then went to college at 16. And I did not take it seriously and was stupid and didn't finish college, didn't even finish my first semester, and so I am going back. I'm ready this time. I'm ready to finish and get a degree and get a better life for our family. So I'm very excited about that. I love college. I really did enjoy my experience when I went when I was 16. I just didn't do my work, and so now is suffering from that, and I had a very low GPA, so I can't take as many credits as I want this semester, But if I get a good GPA this semester, then I can take more credits next semester. So I'm going in to get my associates in pre-business, and then I'm going to hopefully go back and get my bachelor's in accounting and become an accountant, because it's a very fast-growing job. It's something I've always been interested in doing, and it pays well, so I'm excited about that. My life's going to be a little bit crazy. Luckily, I have my mom to watch my babies while I'm at school, and a lot of my schooling is online, so that I can juggle being a stay-at-home mom, having a YouTube channel, and just everything. So I'm very excited about that. Life has really changed in the last few months, and it's exciting, scary, overwhelming, all of the things, but I know I can handle it, and I'm just really looking forward to having something different to do.
Day breaks and I'm burned by the morning light. I make the same mistake more than twice. Same song, but brand new dance. I wear out my third second chance. You take my breath and I can't get it back. Might be time for me to face the facts, the best me.
So recently, while I was gone, I still was wanting to do something like cleaning projects. So I've been really decluttering, and I'm so happy. I didn't film it, unfortunately, because it takes a lot of work to film, but I've been getting rid of a ton of clothes and getting rid of a bunch of stuff. So that's why there's a lot of yard sale stuff and donate stuff in the living room. And so I'm very excited because it's been easier and easier to clean and keep up with things. And so I'm glad I've been able to narrow down all my things. We were able to donate and get rid of a huge trash bag full of socks. And so now we have just enough pairs of socks for everyone and not too many to pair and put together. So I definitely recommend decluttering. I know a lot of you guys have been telling me declutter, and I've been slowly doing it, but I really kind of started purging things out of my house, and it feels amazing. So thank you guys so much for watching my update. I really appreciate you for sticking around and waiting for me to come back. I absolutely love this YouTube channel. It is a little bit of work, but it's just so much fun, and I really enjoy interacting with you guys in the comments and just coming on here and talking. And so this was just a quick little update on my life. Next video will be longer and more interesting. So thanks again for sticking around, waiting for another video, and I will see you with a new video soon. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you next time. Bye!
Is with you, but I know I got a lot to prove. They think we're too damaged to fix, but
Hello everyone, welcome to another video on my channel. Today's video is just some simple cleaning of my messy house. I'm cleaning my living room, my son's room, as well as our bathroom. And it's nothing super deep, nothing crazy, or nothing super long, but it was definitely needed. And so come and tackle it with me. If you got some cleaning to do, put my video on the TV and clean with me. I wanted to start today with some cinnamon bun pancakes. So what I did was I took regular pancake mix, added extra vanilla and some cinnamon, and mixed that up. I typically add vanilla to my pancakes anyways, just because it adds a little boost in flavor, but I added extra just to kind of get that cinnamon bun flavor. And I like to make my pancakes the shape of hearts, so this is how I do it. I just do 2 little dots and then kind of fill it out in a heart shape, and it works about 70% of the time. The other times they're just kind of disfigured and don't look amazing, but it's just pancakes. You eat it, so it doesn't really matter too much. I just like the little heart effect. So I've been doing this the last few times I made pancakes, and it's just so fun. My 2-year-old likes to say that they are Mickey Mouse, even though that's not what I'm going for, but I think it's cute. And this little one ended up looking more like Mickey Mouse anyways, so it works out. The reason I wanted to make cinnamon bun pancakes is because I made a birthday cake for my sister-in-law the other day, and I had a lot of extra cream cheese frosting, so my husband suggested this, and I figured it would work out. So that's what I started the day with, and it was apparently good. I didn't have the cream cheese frosting, I just had syrup so that I could just kind of not have it so sweet this morning. But it, as far as my son and my husband say, it was delicious. So I might try it again another time.
Inside lane, missing exits, glued to the pavement. Between the lines, I'll keep my gaze straight ahead.
So after breakfast, the first thing I wanted to tackle was this table that's been driving me insane. A lot of this stuff is just stuff that we got from the hospital. If you don't know, I just had my daughter. She's about 3 weeks old, so this needed to be done because clearly this have been sitting here for way too long. But I was kind of just focusing on keeping my kitchen clean and not the rest of the house, which was my bad, but I am back on top of it and getting it clean again.
No more waiting for the gun to fire. No more walking through revolving doors. I've gone around once, I don't need to go around anymore. Break away, forget your sober case. Stop dwelling on empty words. Stop stalling in the doorway and cancel the cruise control. Switch it in the manual. Don't you wanna feel right?
Our windows are super old and they let in a lot of dust, so the first thing I wanted to do was vacuum out this windowsill really quick, which I've been kind of avoiding. I don't know why, it just seems like such a hassle to take the vacuum out, but it does feel good to know that this area is clean and over with, so I definitely won't be putting it off that long again. And then I took my vinegar and water spray and just kind of wiped down the surfaces just to kind of keep them nice and clean and put everything back on the table. So this is our diaper changing station. It's more for my son so that if I want some help and I need him to grab me a diaper and wipes, then he can reach it and access it. And he loves helping so much, so it's nice to have there just for his easy access. And then this is our diaper bag. It was also my hospital bag, so I was just taking everything that didn't need to be in there out and then putting all of my kiddos' stuff in it. Because the other day, we did not pack a diaper bag at all when we left the house because we're so used to just being 2-year-old parents, which you don't have to pack too much when you have just a 2-year-old. But with a newborn, it's a whole different ball game. So we definitely had to pack way more and we just didn't even think about it. So we ended up having to go and buy extra wipes and diapers so that, you know, obviously we needed to. So never doing that again. We need to make sure we bring a diaper bag everywhere we go. So I have no idea when the last time I've taken the cushions off of the couch were to clean under here, and it's very obvious that I haven't done it in a while. So I wanted to do that really quick, and I'm glad I did. But the reason I didn't is because I was so miserable and pregnant the last few months of my pregnancy, and it's no excuse, but we all know that third trimester pregnancy exhaustion is like no other. Newborn exhaustion is way easier than third trimester exhaustion, so I am thankful that I feel like I'm back. For a second, I thought it would never end, and I thought I would always be so exhausted to where I couldn't do anything, but oh, it feels so nice to just have my energy back and just to be feeling good again.
But I'm proud I tried. I'm glad we had a dialogue. It's good to shake the mind. Speeding up the pace, turning up the heat. Where I need to be for the first time. I'm taking risks. I'm casting.
So let me know how you guys are enjoying life right now. I know it's not summer everywhere because I have quite a few people who are not in the United States who watch my videos. But I am curious how life is going. I've been enjoying summer. We've been working in the yard and making it look super cozy and beautiful. So I've been enjoying that. I've been spending more time outside with my kids, and I've been really enjoying my husband's time off. We only have 4 more weeks of his paid time off, so I'm sad that's going to be ending soon, but super grateful that we happened to have this one-on-one time together. So, yeah, let me know what's going on in your life. What is fun? I'm loving summer. I know I already mentioned that, but I just really enjoy summer and fall. Those are my two favorite seasons. So let me know what your plans are for whatever season it is wherever you are.
Break away, forget your sober case. Stop dwelling on empty words. Stop stalling in the doorway and cancel the cruise control. Switching the manual. Don't you wanna feel right again? Don't you wanna feel whole? Don't you wanna feel?
So it's so funny because I totally forgot how fast your house can become a mess with just a newborn, which is wild because it seems like they don't do much, obviously. But with just like making sure she has a blanket and changing her clothes and like changing her diapers and everything that goes into being a newborn parent, I forgot how cluttered things can get pretty quickly. So I've been keeping up on that a little bit, not as much as I should, but with that and a toddler, it's been very interesting. So I definitely am going to be having a lot of cleaning content, but I'm enjoying this stage of life. My son absolutely loves my daughter. He is so helpful and just so excited, and it's just been super wonderful. So I'm enjoying this stage, but it's definitely surprising because I feel like you do forget pretty quickly as a parent as you go through the different stages how each stage is. Like, you know, the vague things, and I definitely know what I'm doing this time compared to with my son when I was completely lost and had no idea what I was doing at all. But you do forget some things. So this is just kind of the stage of life I'm in. We're figuring out our routine slowly but surely.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us.
So this little mushroom side table that we have, I put some things that like guests leave over on this table. So that bag is my sister-in-law's stuff, so I just kind of left it on there because I want to make sure she's able to grab it right by the door. So if I don't put it on this table, I'll completely forget, and then we end up keeping people's stuff unintentionally for a few months. So I keep things there for that reason. But yeah, just kind of clearing that up. Now, onto the bathroom. It was definitely not as bad as it could have been, so props to me on that, I guess. I've been keeping up with it pretty good. Things just kind of get out of place pretty quickly, but it wasn't bad at all. My closet is definitely unorganized again after we did our bathroom remodel, so stay tuned because that is something that I will do at some point. I don't even have a timeline on anything anymore. But yeah, we're slowly getting things looking nice in this house. Also, there's a few areas in this bathroom that need to be painted and redone. So if you see some unpainted drywall and things like that, I'm getting to it. It's just taking some time and it's on my list. I will get to it and I can't wait to see the full finished product of our bathroom. And yeah, I just feel like my house is finally becoming a home and I feel really comfortable and happy with it. So I'm looking forward to the future projects that maybe we'll do one
Is
day.
all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Okay, so don't get on to me, but I definitely used a lot of these Clorox wipes. They're coconut scented and they smell absolutely amazing. But when I'm using Clorox wipes, I just cannot stand when the wipe is dirty. Like, I can't stand it using it longer than it needs to be. So yeah, I go through a lot of these whenever I do use them. And so don't get mad at me for that, but I really enjoy the scented Clorox wipes. I've only used these ones, but I really like the concept of different smells. I feel like it's pretty common smells for cleaners like lavender or citrus, and so coconut was different, and I really enjoy it. So let me know if there's other scents that you guys enjoy. Maybe I'll go out and splurge on some new cleaning.
Along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on
So here you can enjoy me just using my son's little tiny broom for the bathroom. It was right outside the door and I didn't feel like going and grabbing the big broom, and then as I was using it, I was too far committed, so I just kind of kept with this broom, but it was definitely a little bit of a challenge. But yeah, so I just swept the bathroom and then I was gonna have lunch right after this. So I put the rugs down, but then I came back and mopped afterwards after I was done with lunch and after I got my son some food after his nap. And so if you see me not mopping, which I feel like I'm just realizing that I probably don't show myself mopping the bathroom very often because it's such a small space. So here is me mopping my bathroom for the first time on camera, I think. I think it's like one of the first times I've ever showed myself mopping here. So enjoy that.
through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
So now on into my 2-year-old's room. I wanted to get some natural light in and open his curtains after his nap time and tackle this mess of a room. Clearly, we need to go through his toys and declutter and really just get rid of some things, but that will come in a future video because we are going to have a yard sale sometime soon, so that'll be some things that we can sell. So hopefully he doesn't have a meltdown during the yard sale, but he's usually pretty adaptable and we can kind of explain to him what's going on pretty good. So I don't think it'll be too much of an issue, but knock on wood, hopefully hopefully we'll have a good time. So yeah, this I really need a better organizational system. He has a lot of books that I kind of want to keep because I feel like books are just something that you can have and almost never have too much of, especially for kids. I definitely need to go through some of my books, but I'm keeping them for my kiddos because I really want to like encourage that skill. So I'm just kind of putting them on these bottom shelves here, and then the rest of the shelves have toys and puzzles on them.
And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands.
So I'm going to be totally honest, the filming in this room is kind of lazy and not very high quality because I was just kind of trying to get it done fast. It was towards the end of the day and I wanted to get it done and still be able to hang out with my family before my son had to go to bed. So I found myself cleaning off camera when I was not in shot very often. And I also didn't show a before and after for any of the clips for today because I was just trying to get things done. So I wasn't super focused on the filming and I really apologize for that. But just know his room is clean now and it's very nice to not trip over things after I'm done putting him to bed. So I'm glad we got it done. He definitely helped a little bit. Also, don't mind that he has one shoe on. He was happy that he put it on and he put it on completely backwards and I was just going to leave him. Let him enjoy his one shoe. So who am I to completely ruin his...
We'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
So this is the end of the video, but I wanted to end the video with this bread recipe that my family's been absolutely loving. I've made it like 4 different times this week and it's super easy and anyone can do it. So if I can do it, you can do it. Typically when I make bread, any recipe I've followed, you have to put the active yeast in the warm water and then mix it all together. But this recipe, it just has you put all the dry ingredients together, then mix it up, and then the wet ingredients, and then just kind of knead it for a few minutes. So all you need is 4 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 1/4 teaspoon of active dry yeast, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1.5 teaspoons of salt, and then for the wet ingredients, it's just 1.5 cups of water, warm water. Make sure it's warm and not too hot because you can kill the active yeast. And then 2 tablespoons of melted butter. And again, make sure it's not too hot. So this is just for beginners because I know a lot of the ladies in my comments probably totally know how to cook bread. But super easy recipe. I just like to knead it in the bowl. I know that it says to do it on a floured surface, but I just do it in the bowl to kind of keep things cleaner. And then I take the dough out for a second, spray the bowl, and then let it rise for, I let this one rise for an hour and a half, and then you just cook it at 350 for about 30 minutes, and it's perfect. It's so good. It gets eaten super fast, so much so that I didn't even get to film the finished product for you guys, so sorry about that, but it was delicious. It's definitely something I'm going to need to start really making ahead of time and making several loaves for the week. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I really appreciate you for coming along and cleaning with me. And I hope this helped you feel less alone with your home because I know my home is more realistic than a lot of these cleaning videos and less aesthetic. So I hope you had a good time watching my video and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!